So aku always go to Indonesia at that point. So they fetch me up at airport. So after that we took a yacht to a private island. So suddenly aku sampai kan, ada private chef, ada helikopternya pet, handphone kau nak kena simpan pasal they have escorts, you know.
Macam kartel.
So after that they was asking me to launder some money.
Oh, dia direct dengan kau terus. Episod ini ditajakan khas oleh An dan Zam atau lebih dikenali Agent A to Z. Sorry. Aku sengaja buat suara DJ. Tapi kalau korang nak cari agent, nak settle masalah korang dari A to Z, that's why diorang namakan diorang punya agent A to Z. So kalau korang nak jual rumah, nak beli rumah, nak tanya soalan apa-apa soalan tentang beli dan jual rumah, korang boleh je contact diorang di 87409 87409 atau korang boleh juga cari diorang kat social media diorang, Agent A to Z. Okay, so hari ni guys, basically actually by right aku supposedly ada lagi satu guest, tapi something happen and memang this guest yang aku bawa ni sebenarnya he was supposed to be in my previous episode, tapi something happen pun at that point of time, and I still wanted him to be in this podcast to share his stories. So he is the owner and founder of a salon / barbershop nama Thuglife Studio. With me here is Izwan. Apa khabar Izwan?
Hello guys, Assalamualaikum, khabar baik? Alhamdulillah.
Make yourself comfortable kan?
Okay.
Jadi relax je. Bukan kena interview dengan CID. Okay Wan, so thank you so much for coming.
Alright.
And taking your time. Pasal aku rasa kau daripada kau punya salon kan datang
betul,
sini.
Betul, dari kerja.
Okay, so I think there's a lot of things that aku nak tahu juga pasal cerita kau, you know, because okay, so here's an interesting story. Aku dulu tak pernah potong gentleman haircut. I mean, I my first, okay, so I was introduced into gentleman haircut. And there's this one particular day, aku macam okay lah, aku nak try. Because aku dah biasa potong tu kedai bawah blok $5, $6, $7, those kind of thing . Then aku macam, dia cakap, try gentleman haircut. And aku dah macam, gentleman haircut gentleman haircut mahal lah. That point of time was like what, $15 a cut lah, something like that. So aku macam, mahal siul. So I thought, okay lah, let's give it a try. Because that's the trend. It was a very hot trend at the point of time. So that's where I chanced upon Izwan. And he is actually the first person to potong rambut aku gentleman haircut. Daripada situlah aku melekat lah. Tapi kadang-kadang tukar style lah, kadang gentleman haircut. And at that point of time, kau tengah kerja with one of the barbershop.
Correct.
And I remembered that kau kerja dekat barbershop tu, the barbershop was closing down.
Yes,
in
correct.
a few days lah, something like
correct.
that. Okay, so how about you, Wan? Have you ever, memang kau dah daripada kecil cita-cita kau nak potong rambut ke atau macam mana?
Memang dari kecil aku selalu ikut mak aku pergi kedai anti-anti nyonya kan.
Okay.
Jadi by then aku tengok kedai baik saya banyak cikis kan. Jadi aku macam interest.
Cikis nyonya-nyonya ke cikis tua ke cikis muda?
Cikis muda, cikis tua, anti nyonya-nyonya kau tahu. Pasal then aku thought macam maybe I should do hairdressing at that point macam
tu. Umur kau berapa?
I think 14. 15. Yeah.
Oh, so that's where you already found your passion lah.
Aku ada dua passion lah. I wanted to be a firefighter.
Okay, faham.
Lepas tu gebak-gebuk, gaji kecil apa semua. So I decided to pursue this lah.
Oh, memang kau dah jadi firefighter?
Yeah, I was a firefighter for 2 years. Then lepas tu aku sign on additional few months. Then aku quit lah.
So yang this passion for dia barbering ke atau hairdresser?
Hairdresser. Aku was in a salon, hair salon, hair academy lah.
Oh, okay. So this passion came right after your firefighter punya kerja lah?
Tak, before that lah. When I was 15, 16 aku dah start buat rambut lah. Saya belajar tak tinggi kan. Jadi aku 16 tahun aku masuk hairdressing school.
Oh, so kira memang daripada from that point of time onwards kau dah memang really wanted to pursue this further lah. But pursue not in business lah. It's just nak kerja as a hairdresser. Right?
Okay. So kerja tu aku rasa macam senang lah. Kau kat bawah aircon kan. Then banyak orang kau jumpa kan. So aku rasa macam okay lah tempat tu.
Tapi here's the thing, macam kau talking about hairdresser.
Yes.
usually bila kita cakap pasal macam being a barber, mostly ada Malays lah. Kan? Tapi hairdresser ni consider is in the Chinese industry.
Yes, correct.
And then how did you manage to penetrate into that?
So at first dorang selalu panggil aku the Malay boy lah kat hairdressing school lah macam tu. So aku Melayu tak banyak lah kat tempat tu. Aku rasa ada dalam a few lah on top of like 80 student per year. And then after that aku macam try to make myself look good lah, macam being noticed lah macam tu. So I learn how to speak Chinese. Then aku punya hidup, lifestyle aku pun berubah.
Macam Korea, macam orang Korea lah kira.
Betul, aku punya hidup berubah pun macam I'm more into being a Chinese lah kata. Macam pemakanan pun tukar. Everything just change lah. Then
lifestyle and culture semua pun tukar.
Semua tukar.
Just to blend in with those kind of
at first aku tak blend in lah. Then aku thought macam why not I do this kan. So after a while when I start to change, everybody start to macam not bad lah this Malay boy macam tu lah.
Faham. So that's where macam kira macam baru kau boleh have that sense of belonging lah to be in the industry lah.
Betul. So with them sometimes aku bual Cina, bual English, you know that kind lah. So after a while I start to notice macam maybe I should change myself. Macam tu lah.
Betul passionate sampai lifestyle semua culture semua tukar.
Betul.
So lah Okay, maybe kau pun boleh share juga tak? I mean, currently now having your own salon shop, your barbershop. How was your background like? In terms of mungkin kita start daripada kau punya secondary, you know, how was your upbringing like?
Upbringing aku was tough lah. You know yang those api air kena potong kat rumah. Dan kau kena pakai lilin.
I see. Rabak tu?
Rabak. Hidup aku memang rough lah. Dan kau nak pergi sekolah bangsa ada duit pergi, tak ada lah.
Your parents memang financially struggling, is it?
On and off lah. Pasal sebelum arwah bapa aku meninggal, he was a change man lah. But before that, he was a gambler. So memang those kuda main besar-besar macam tu. So life wasn't that great lah.
Okay, faham. So with that, the family is all kind of affected juga.
Affected rabak.
Rabak juga. Then for how long you all persevere?
I think for many years until aku start masuk. So my studies wasn't that good lah.
Okay.
So and level aku pun kita halfway there lah. So aku gaduh dengan cikgu kan pasal cikgu tegur aku macam tu lah.
Kau quite rebellious juga dalam secondary?
I don't like going to school lah.
I understand. Yeah. Is it because kau campuran kawan-kawan ke atau macam mana?
Aku rasa kawan dan at the same time kau tahu kau pergi sekolah macam kau tak ada duit kan. Then pun kau rasa macam bosan saya pergi sekolah. Like you rather work lah. You know what I mean? To have money lah.
Just to make ends meet, apa-apa boleh survive.
Betul. Yeah.
And after kau punya secondary, how was your journey
after that? I went to a hairdressing school. Okay. Bila aku 16, I went to this Jinjip hairdressing.
Okay.
So over there, I work around. Aku jadi dorang punya apprentice for 2 years.
Tapi is it because of this hairdressing where kau dah find purpose in life, where kau dah stop macam being rebellious ke atau?
Pasal over there kan, in hairdressing how it works kan, banyak Malaysians. Okay. Then at the same time banyak yang Singaporeans yang macam academically not so good, right? They will join hairdressing school to have something to do lah, macam part of the courses lah macam tu.
Faham. And that one was, it means after kau punya secondary lah kira.
Yes, correct. So aku kira kan dia macam kau kerja kat salon, at the same time kau belajar kat.
Macam intern lah kira lah.
Yes, correct.
Macam intern lah.
Yeah. Tapi kau belajar all about hair lah macam tu.
Oh, serius lah?
Serius.
Tapi tak ada macam rasa macam kau suka gila lah. Tapi bila kau buat benda tak ada macam macam nak give up ke, macam tak nak continue ke?
Halfway ada lah. Pasal for the 1 year aku kerja tu, pasal semua Cina kan. Aku tak buat rambut pun. Aku kena macam sapu sampah lah produk. Jadi boy lah. So
lah. Tapi
jadi boy
that is what usually most people dah akan confirm dah berhenti je apa.
Aku just tahan lah. Aku kena shampoo rambut hari-hari for 1 year until I start to learn Mandarin pelan-pelan. Dan orang see dia ni macam boleh kerja. Ada Malay boy. Then after that
yang boleh pakai ni.
Betul. Then they start to groom me. So I work in Jinip very long.
Jinip. Oh, yang kau cakap
hairdressing I work there very long. 2 years. After that, another few more years, then they promote me to be an educator. ITE educator.
Oh nice.
For hairdressing lah.
That's when kau rasa macam kau dah ada prospect in life lah. Macam okay, this is the career yang you want to pursue.
Betul, aku rasa macam aku terpaling awesome lah. Aku rasa.
Yeah lah, because you're very passionate about it, right?
Betul.
And bila kau dah, I mean that point of time pun yalah, you haven't. So that was in kau punya, in your late teenage time lah kira.
Yes,
90.
correct. Around 20 gitu lah. 20 lah. Then after that I went to NS. Then when I go to NS, I was a firefighter. Then I became a trainer. Then macam on siawa kan. Then after that I decided okay juga kalau macam sign on
Yalah, the benefits lah apalah.
Yeah. Then everything's good lah. Tapi only that asal kau tak ada qualification kan. So they offered me corporal plus.
Understand. Tapi bila at that point of time, during kau punya era where those time where kau but into hairdresser, at that point of time, this gentleman haircut ni dah memang an in thing hot in Singapore ke atau masih belum lagi?
Actually belum lagi lah. At that point was those Korean type, kau tahu macam rambut layered.
Yes,
all the layered look lah. So for me, I have to learn all of that lah. Macam perming, all that haircuts lah, female haircut and stuff.
Treatment lah, kira hair treatment.
Yes, correct. Then the gentleman haircut wasn't even there.
Yeah.
No one wants that. Until aku kerja kat a Korean salon, yang rambut macam Kim Jong-un gitu, tepi naik kan. Tu banyak lah. Yeah, so that one. Yeah.
Rambut sekarang rambut mangkuk lah.
Betul.
Rambut mangkuk lah. Rambut mangkuk aku boleh buat kot.
Betul.
See.
Yeah.
So like, how's your experience? Like, what's your experience yang kau apa kedai barber yang kau pernah kerja, kedai salon kau pernah kerja? Aside from that, like how long it took you to be working for someone?
How long? Wah, I think after my hairdressing school, buat gebuk, to be a full-fledged hairdresser, I think 2 years plus after that.
2 years plus?
Yeah, I was a junior hairdresser 2 years plus.
And since kau cakap that you are already, that point of time, previously, you were financially struggling right with your family, right?
Betul.
So with you already having a career in this hairdresser punya industry, how was the financial for me back then? I was doing alhamdulillah lah, normal lah, tapi duit tak berkat lah, pasal hari-hari party bro, hari-hari aku nak kena mabuk baru aku ada ilham. Oh serious lah?
Serious.
Those days macam gitu?
Ya, macam aku nak kena minum wine, minum
is it because
apa-apa
of the
lah.
culture kerja kau tu, that's why kau pun terbawa-bawa?
Yeah, because of the friends lah. At the same time macam, sometimes you get drunk, you get creative lah. So kau macam, aku nak kena minum dulu lah, macam tu, that kind of thing lah. Then,
but the creative comes for what? For the the style of the rambut?
Yeah.
Buat flat top ke apa ke?
The style as in like perempuan lah. Perempuan tu nak highlight macam mana, nak colour macam mana. Dan lelaki tu nak highlight flow, colour, how's the look like. So your brain need to function apa.
Oh serious lah?
Yeah, so I need all of that lah.
Without that, means kau tak tahu yang by doing this kau dapat ilham. But before doing these activities, minum ni semua, mana kau dapat ilham tu?
Naturally lah. Just natural lah. Macam I need to do this. So I study lah at home. Aku tengok all the haircuts magazine kan. Dulu magazine apa.
Correct.
So I see all the magazines and on to see how it really is lah. Tapi the drink wise is just an excuse je lah. It's just an excuse je.
Wow.
Yeah,
wow. So that means being in kau punya passion in the hairdresser. Alright. So okay. Let's talk about the last barbershop yang kau kerja before you open Thuglife Studio. Is that your first Malay barbershop yang kau kerja atau there's more?
That's my first Malay barbershop that I work in.
And that one kau belajar gentleman haircut lah?
Correct. The owner actually teaches me how to get the haircut done lah. Macam how to cut all the gentleman's hairstyle. Pasal he was a gentleman barber.
I see. Yeah. Macam mana kau transit tu? Dah biasa potong hairdresser layer into it?
It's super. It's not that hard, but it's hard lah. Pasal I never take. I used to be a senior hairdresser. Then for me, taking instruction from just someone, the owner kan, aku macam feel like what the fuck saya macam sorry. Aku feel macam apa ni kan, macam tu lah. Habis lepas tu slowly dia treat aku baik lah. So everyone calls him uncle.
Okay.
Pasal he's older lah.
Mic turun sikit. Turun
So
sikit.
he's like older lah. So everyone call him uncle. Tapi aku panggil dia by his name lah.
Okay.
Yeah, macam I don't want to follow whatever people call him lah. So after
kau rebellious lah.
Yeah, aku rasa macam alah, dia ni bukannya bagus pun, you know, that kind of thing. But after a while aku realise dia ni not bad lah, the way he teaches me. So I learn a lot lah from him.
But looking at it macam the way kau ceritakan kan, memang at that point of time memang diri kau ni memang ada banyak pride in yourself. Is it because of your upbringing, macam kau rasa hidup kau sedih, jadi bila kau dah achieve ni kan, kau macam you know that pride tu terbawa-bawa?
Tak, pasal before aku join the Malay barber, right, I used to own a barbershop in Punggol.
Oh, kau pernah ada barbershop dulu?
Pernah, but it's a dormitory barbershop.
Oh, that is your first barber business?
That's my second. The first one was a hair salon in Marina Square.
Hair salon juga?
Betul.
Oh, you own a hair salon. Before Thuglife ni ada banyak jugalah.
Before Thuglife, I own a hair salon in Marina Square.
Uish.
Marina Link there.
Oh, okay. Ceritakan sikit Marina Square, Marina Link tu.
So Marina Link, aku cut it short je lah. So apparently the salon is at Marina Link, Suntec City.
Okay.
So I always have the desire to have a team of experienced hairdresser lah.
Okay.
So hairdressing punya community banyak LGBT community lah. This one is normal lah, kan, memang banyak. So I always wanted to have team macam tu. Like a powerful team lah. So I took up the space, I built up the shop. Then everyday datang kedai bergaya lah, pasal we have to wear like shirt and pants, sometimes wear coat, macam very formal lah. Tapi dia punya income rabak lah, pasal sewa mahal lah. So gaya lebih, duit tak ada lah. You know?
But what was the capital used for the
I think
kedai?
that one around 100k at that point.
And you're quite young at that point of time?
Super young, I think 20 plus lah. 20 plus, aku lupa. Yeah, more or less lah, 20 plus.
Kau terus buka terus Marina
Aku terus terjun botol lah.
Tapi apa buat kau macam give you the push, macam having the faith to just buka je kat Marina, rather than, you know, some people kan orang macam okay lah, buka dekat bawah blok dulu, then slowly scale lah. But what give you the push to macam buka je lah?
The push because at that point my wife was always
dah kahwin lah?
Dah kahwin Aku rasa macam belum kahwin. Dah kahwin lah. Aku lupa lah. Aku rasa dah kahwin lah. Then she always tell me macam, you have to push yourself all. Macam tu lah. But at the same time, funding pun tak ada apa. Tapi at that point, my wife was telling me, tak apa, I boleh fund you. So aku macam aggressive lah kan. Macam, ada orang support dari belakang go je. Betul. So after that, after I open, macam excited lah kan. Because Marina Link kot.
Correct.
But after that, business normal je lah. The income also wasn't that.
Was that the option yang kau memang nak ke, atau memang like there was other option tapi kau just decide macam let's go with Marina?
There was other option. I look at a lot of other shops like in Lucky Plaza, Face Plaza, a lot lah.
Memang kau nak mall aja lah.
Memang aku nak macam town, because I want aku nak macam, you know, sometimes bila kau suddenly rasa aku boleh achieve this kind of thing, you know. Then you want to have something really big, but it's too big for you lah.
Understand.
Macam tu.
Kira macam without assessing the risk.
Betul, macam kau tak apa lah.
Correct. I mean like you're very driven now. Kau tengah driven gila babi punya. Kau macam ni confirm boleh buat punya.
Betul.
And how long it lasted, the kedai tu?
2 years to plus 2 years. Lepas after the contract ends, then because the profit wasn't that great meaning kau kerja luar lagi better you know what I mean. But people perceive you, people look at you macam, dia ni successful rabak, you know, like kau jalan ada angin lah. Tapi actually kau sendiri tahu balik sedih.
Faham. So you persevere and tahan, sustain it for 2 years
Betul.
And you make the decision to just close down.
We have a takeover. Kedai ada takeover.
Nasib baik ada takeover.
Kalau tak ada takeover mati lah.
That's why. Tapi with that also, right, bila kau dah tutup tempat tu, pasal kau dah own, you already a business owner.
Betul.
Bila kau dah tutup, kau patah balik kerja under someone. That's why you have that macam
that mentality.
I see. Now I understand better macam kau orang panggil uncle kau panggil. Pasal bukan apa, kita bukan nak cakap macam bukan kita ni action ke step ke. Sometimes we have that pride. Because aku dulu somebody. So bila nak reintegrate balik to the normal.
Yes.
Dia macam makan masa.
Betul.
Dia akan makan masa untuk kita get familiar.
Betul.
Because one thing is that kita tengah bingit that we didn't get to achieve our dreams.
Betul.
What we have planned, our berangan,
Betul.
this is going to be very successful, you're going to be very famous. Bila tak jadi. So we have to go back one step down. Dia macam susah nak accept tau.
Betul.
Kan? Dia macam susah nak accept.
Betul.
But the thing is that you didn't stop there lah. Kan? And then tu kau kerja untuk someone.
After that, I went to open up. No, after that, I went to open up a shop in a dormitory. I tender a dormitory.
Oh, okay.
But you only do like foreign workers But that shop gave me like publicity because I was in like Berita Harian, the newspaper, Chinese newspaper, all that because we are the first one to have a salon in a dormitory. Selalu barber mama apa.
Betul.
Tapi kita is like a 8 to 10 seater hair salon for foreign workers.
How you get the idea? Macam mana kau dapat tu idea?
The idea comes macam I was walking around and all that. I saw macam all these foreign worker haircut orang bad you know what I mean?
Betul,
like I want to do something
Pasal kau hairdresser pun. So macam semua orang kau tengok mesti kau tengok rambut tu.
Betul. That's true. So aku rasa macam
lebih sikit.
so aku macam I think I should do that. So I tender the place So we have biddings after biddings that I won the tender because of our concept, not because of the price
Oh, is it? Okay.
But the dormitory at that point it holds around 20,000 people
Kat mana situ?
Dekat Punggol.
Oh, okay.
So when I tendered that, then we won that. Then pricing wise is a bit challenging pasal you cannot charge mahal apa haircut. So we go like $10 hair color, $20, you know, that kind of thing.
Tapi yang potong yang kau semua, customer kau semua ada
Bangla, Chinaman all. So I have at that.
Sekarang Bangla semua dah pandai fade
Betul. So at that point I have a partner, a Chinese guy lah. So he's one of my friend from hairdressing also.
Okay.
So after that we decided to do it together. Then we settle the crowd yang macam all the foreign worker. But after that the crowd starts to get bigger. Every day we have around 300 packs. Rabak gila. Hari-hari. Dia tak habis. So you see the calculation kan. Kalau kau ada 200 packs, 300 packs, satu bulan baru 9,000. Kau ada lagi 11,000 orang belum lagi potong. So you cannot you overcook
How many barbers at one time?
At that point me, him. Then after that things start to get very busy kan. So we hired illegal foreign workers Macam the one that used to work as a hairdresser in India ke China. We hire them. They start at 6, they finish at 1 a.m. because we open until 1 a.m. So we pay them per day basis So our chairs are all full with all the foreign stylists, foreign macam tu
Itu yang kes kau tu kat TikTok video-video kes urut-urut kepala, sepak-sepak kepala itu orang tak buat macam
kita
itu.
Tak buat pasal kita nak kena fast pace kita tak buat kita tak buat pasal communication pun error. So sometimes you have our China punya hairdresser then dengan Bangla dia macam ayam itik
betul
so no choice
But you have the volume there
volume is there.
So volume dia cuma tu hari 300
betul.
Tangan dah macam sotong gitu
betul. Tapi it's not easy pasal sometimes kalau MOM datang semua kena pretend jadi customer.
Correct. But you didn't that time kau tak plan macam just to find another Singaporean ke atau
pasal Singaporean honestly diorang tak nak kerja kat tempat macam tu. We tried. Macam diorang rasa is a low key.
Yalah, faham.
You know macam standard orang jatuh
tapi macam dulu aku share kan. So nak kerja restoran. Tapi kalau dapat kerja kat Oka tu dah macam alamak. Aku ambil aku rimbat dia
kan.
Walaupun gaji okey tau.
Betul. Gaji okey.
Tak kisah tau. Tak janji aku tak apa. Biar gaji sikit tapi janji kat restoran.
Betul.
Okay. Yeah, I mean I
you
agree
get where I'm coming from kan.
Aku totally agree. Pasal yalah walau you are paying me good salary pun tapi kerja kat dormitory kira macam martabat down level down kira.
Betul.
So that's when kau rasa macam okay lah ambil this apa part time yang apa bangla yang boleh potong suruh orang potong je
Betul.
And how long it lasted business tu?
Business tu pun aku tender. So it's 2+1. Then after that you have to follow the dormitory. Kalau dormitory tu extend kau extend Kalau dia tutup dia
also on a project based punya site lah.
Correct. Correct. But that one I think is the biggest in Singapore.
And kalau kita compare yang dekat Punggol dormitory ni dengan Marina Square ni, profit margin wise mana lagi better?
Dormitory lah. Dormitory Alhamdulillah better, but you don't have
Timer.
you don't have time. You
I
don't
thought
have time.
you kau kena 300 kepala satu
you
hari
don't have
kan.
time. Tapi at that point macam aku over ambitious lah. So after aku rasa macam not bad the profit wise kan, macam revenue not bad. So I open up another business that I'm not familiar with. So aku buka kedai waffle dengan jual macam air balang lah gitu. Tapi at that point air balang belum popular tapi aku jual kat dormitory juga. So while
kau buka dekat tu dormitory itself.
Yeah, meaning the shop beside my shop lah. Beside the barbershop lah.
Itu pun kau tender juga kan? Kau bid for that?
Aku bid juga.
Tapi apa kau dapat, mana kau dapat idea macam banyak jual waffle? Bangla mana makan waffle?
Tak, pasal aku rasa macam Bangla tak pernah makan, diorang tak makan waffle lah. Tapi kalau kau jual murah, diorang akan beli.
Okay,
macam tu. Terus aku rasa macam okay, pasal Bangla have the macam foreign worker kan, they have this tendency where Sunday dah habis kerja, Saturday Sunday diorang akan minum. Kat situ ada tempat untuk minum lah. So
correct.
they need something to munch also. So we sell the waffle lah. Waffle tu laku keras bro, sampai tepung tu kau beli tepung Redman lah mahal kan. Aku sampai pakai tepung gandum, aku tipu-tipu lah kan. Asalkan jadi lah.
Asalkan ada kunyah dah.
Betul asalkan jadi lah. Pasal at that point we sell $1 je bro, dengan sapu. So
because you have the traffic there, you have the crowd there. Kira kau jual apa-apa pun
jadi kau mixture sendiri
lah. Just buy lah.
Betul.
I see. So kira business was good lah.
Okay lah, Alhamdulillah.
Tapi although you're not familiar with the business, tapi kau just
Aku go je lah. Asalkan duit masuk okay lah macam tu lah.
Tapi best tau, rasa dia macam gitu. Macam something that kau didn't expect turn out.
Betul.
Tapi tiba-tiba macam baik pun, banyak orang support, banyak orang beli. I mean it's not support, it's like it's just that the opportunity is so clear that senang je buka je, orang semua
they just buy anything yang murah dan sedap lah.
Air balang pun orang go je.
Air balang aku pun orang go. Air balang aku senang je bro. It's only air pineapple mak aku buat. Habis pineapple dengan air cordial lah, macam tu lah, $1.
Tak jual yang chai tea yang tarik.
Tak boleh, tak ada masa bro. Susah. Dia datang serbu kedai kau je, habis bro.
It can happening lah. Happening, busy, tapi macam
at that point not bad lah, not bad.
Is it quite overwhelming for you?
Every day kau buka overwhelm lah. Tapi okay lah.
But how was the work-life balance? How's you and your wife juggling the business?
Because when we have all the front worker, work-life balance was not bad lah. I have a lot of time lah. Pasal only that kalau MOM datang apa semua, jantung kau gedak-geduk, kau nak turun lah. That's about it lah. Other than that, nothing much lah. Simple lah.
Tapi memang lah, pasal I used to franchise a barbershop before. And memang kita main issue is always the barbers. So in order to get the Malaysian, we have to do something lah.
Correct.
To get the Malaysians lah. I mean this is a game kan.
Correct.
Tapi of course kau lagi kerja tempat yang MOM selalu datang.
Because mine is their permit is under their company, construction company. So they are not supposed lah. Diorang pun akan kena.
Yalah. Apa kau bilang diorang potong rambut, nampak MOM tu tiba-tiba duduk jadi customer.
Betul.
Tiba-tiba duduk jadi customer.
Betul. That's why we always do lah. Tapi kata wah, diorang dah kenal bos lokal apa semua, diorang dah start jadi geng jahat lah sikit. So diorang dah start jadi wild lah.
I see. And itu how long it last? 3 tahun?
2 years juga.
Tapi memang expected because project dah habis, memang kau tahu that too. But do you have plans, macam kau dah ada backup plan? What is the next plan when this thing dah habis? Project dah habis.
I have a backup plan. So at that point when I was doing the dormitory business, right? So I have like Indonesians people that wanting to do business with me, like invest in Indonesians counterpart, macam Indonesian investors.
Mana kau nampak orang, mana kau jumpa orang?
So the guy used to be in the same school as me, tapi dia Indonesian. So at that point when he was in the same school, dia selalu macam kena pulau lah, pasal dia macam anak orang kaya. So every day macam duit sekolah kita $2-3 kan. Dia satu hari bapak dia kasih $50. Tapi parents dia tak dekat rumah. Kira kan yang jaga dia macam nanny lah. Dia tinggal kat Bukit Timah at that point lah.
Dia kaya lah, dia ni memang
kaya rabak lah. Habis so aku je yang kawan dengan dia, pasal macam
kesian. Dia macam budak kental, orang tak nak campur dia.
Habis lepas tu jaga kawan, aku rasa macam dia ni okay lah. So after many years we always contact lah. Then when I told him about the business then he said why don't we invest in you lah.
Tapi dia pun buat business lah.
Dia buat business, bapak dia business balak lah, tak salah aku.
Balak pun dia?
Kayu balak.
Dekat country dia,
dekat Indon dengan exotic cars.
You all were just catching up formally. Then tiba-tiba dia
approach.
brought up this about investment in you.
Correct.
Investment in you.
Investment in Singapore and opportunity like in me lah.
I understand. And how does that discussion go about?
So it went good ah. It went good tapi the business term is it's quite toxic ah. Meaning the money wise is about macam mana nak cakap dia macam launder here to cover up there, you know, that kind of thing. So they use a lot of macam.
So investment dia tu sebenarnya is actually not investment lah. Dia nak cuci duit dia lah.
Yes, correct. Something like that lah.
Macam mana kau boleh suspect? Like what made you macam tak sedati macam dia ni nak invest ke aku, then how you get?
Tak, pasal we went to meet up and talk. So I meet all his friends and stuff. So eventually we became group of friends lah. So
networking lah,
networking, correct. So aku always go to Indonesia at that point. So I went to this. So they fetch me up at airport. So they fetch me up in their exotic casa. So after that we took a yacht to a private island. So aku realise
high life lah.
Betul. So aku realise macam ni macam lain takkan lah kau macam boleh macam ni kan. So after that
kau dah rasa macam something.
Aku macam dah rasa lah. Pasal when we reach there, when he asked me to like, but I have all the photos lah, but handphone kau nak kena simpan. Pasal they have escorts, macam perempuan escort from university, orang bayar masuk kat yacht. So pergi kat private island tu to discuss business. Private island tu suddenly aku sampai kan, ada private chef, ada helipadnya, helikopternya pad, you know.
Macam kartel.
Betul. Habis bila kau jalan-jalan kan, kau pakai macam buggy or naik jet ski lah. So I took macam kau tak pernah rasa life macam itu. So aku secretly ambil gambar sana sini. Then after that, that's when we talk about business lah. So when we start to talk about business,
tapi pasal they don't know what was the business proposal yet.
Didn't.
Belum tahu lagi. Just talking about opportunities. Opportunities to
correct.
what we can do lah.
Correct. So after that, they was asking me to like cuci duit lah, like launder some money or some.
Dia direct dengan kau terus?
Straight away dia nak buka a lot of branches. Like a lot of branches lah. Yeah. After that then they say that's their real intention lah. So after that we went meeting macam jumpa university. So this guy owns a university in Indon lah. So international university lah, something like that. Habis lepas tu dia suruh macam diorang nak play it out with the bank, you know, like using SBL, CLC. That one is considered macam paper money lah. Aku pun tak faham sangat lah. Tapi from what I know, that is their intention lah.
Habis kau tak terkejut macam what was your macam aku datang jauh-jauh dah pergi kat yacht, dah makan sedap-sedap. Ingatkan dah berangan nak buat bisnes, terus alamak kena buat ini macam ni kerja pula.
At first aku terkejut lah, tapi the life you macam kau rasa kan, pasal kau selalu jumpa kau rasa macam nice lah life macam ni. Selalu otak kau pun rasa macam
boleh go lah.
Go je lah, tak apa, duduk je tak kisah.
Tapi depan macam yang kedai yang dekat Punggol tu masih ada? Dah nak ending soon, betul. That's why kau macam and there's no other opportunities.
Correct.
So ni yang ada sekarang depan
mata. Yes, correct.
Kau kira tengah contemplating jugalah. I mean like you were considering lah.
Aku dah 90% lah. Otak aku dah change. Pasal the life that I was brought into wasn't what I really experienced lah. Meaning one of the example is we have dinner dekat tengah-tengah laut. Like a restaurant lah kat tengah laut. But their mindset is a bit off lah. Pasal dorang wealthy apa. So the escorts that are with us tak boleh makan dengan kau. Dorang kena makan kat sebelah. Only those that are friends kau boleh makan sama-sama. So aku rasa macam teruk life macam gini Tapi at that point aku tak fikir pasal it's all about the money lantak apa-apa je kan.
I see. Wah, ini dah kira macam dah syndicate lah.
Correct. It's a syndicate lah.
Wow.
Something like that. Pasal the island is private. So I did a search lah. So
Oh, is it private? Okay. Kita akan sambung lagi dengan cerita Izwan. And also guys, episod ini terjakan khas oleh ejen An dan Zam, atau lebih dikenali sebagai ejen A to Z. Kalau korang nak beli dan jual rumah, dorang boleh settle segala masalah korang from A to Z. So tak payah pening-pening, WhatsApp dorang di 87409 409 87409 409 Atau korang boleh juga cari dorang dekat social media dorang, TikTok dan Instagram, Agent A to Z. Settle.